All right, everyone, buckle up because the news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we've got the most electrifying updates hitting your screens right now. Get ready for a deep dive into stories that are making waves, shaking things up, and giving you the inside scoop you won't find anywhere else. From personal revelations that are setting the record straight to the ultimate relationship showdowns, we're covering it all with the energy and excitement you expect from PumpTalk News. We're breaking down the moments that had everyone talking, the decisions that shocked the nation, and the real stories behind the headlines. You do not want to miss this. First up, we're going behind the scenes of a reality TV phenomenon where one participant is ready to spill all the tea and clear the air on exactly what went down. Then, we're diving into the aftermath of another major reality dating experiment, uncovering who is still standing and who has called it quits. Get ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Next, we're getting the definitive update on the relationships that captured everyone's attention, revealing which couples have stood the test of time and which ones have sadly parted ways. Prepare for all the juicy details. And finally, we're catching up with the latest from a popular dating show, diving deep into the reunion specials to see who is still together and what happened after the cameras stopped rolling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Setting the record straight, the truth behind the pods. In the whirlwind world of reality television, few experiences are as intense or as scrutinized as those found within the pods of Love is Blind. Billy Jervis, a prominent figure from the second season of Love is Blind UK, is stepping out of the shadows to share his unfiltered perspective, aiming to correct the narrative that has painted him as a divisive or even villainous character. In a candid conversation with PumpTalk News, Billy opens up about his journey, addressing the misconceptions and shedding light on the realities of life both inside and outside the experiment. He admits that while he entered the process with optimism, the sheer unlikelihood of finding a genuine connection among a limited pool of participants was a significant hurdle. Yet, as he navigated the unique environment of the pods, he found himself genuinely believing in the possibility of finding love, describing the experience as magical and expressing gratitude for the outcome, even if it wasn't what he initially expected. The delayed release of the show, with a year passing between filming and its broadcast, offered Billy a unique advantage: time to process the experience. Unlike participants on shows with immediate public exposure, this buffer allowed him to reflect on his actions and prepare for the inevitable public reaction. He acknowledges the difficulty of remaining silent about such a significant life event, but values the opportunity to process everything and formulate his thoughts. This extended period also enabled him to consider potential outcomes and reactions, a luxury not afforded to those who face the spotlight instantaneously. Navigating the often harsh landscape of social media commentary has been a steep learning curve for Billy. He admits that the initial onslaught of negative comments was challenging, especially as he was new to this public sphere. However, he has learned to approach online opinions with a degree of detachment, focusing on the positive feedback and the perspectives of those closest to him, his family and friends. He understands that viewers often react to surface-level portrayals and edited snippets, without considering the broader context of his background, intentions, or the editing process itself. His inner circle provides honest, unfiltered feedback, offering reassurance when needed and constructive criticism when warranted. This grounding in reality has been crucial for his mental well-being. Addressing specific on-screen moments that may have contributed to his public image, Billy laughs off the infamous onion incident, clarifying that he doesn't dislike onions, but was simply pointing out that they already had some at home. He also dispels the notion that he dislikes cabin crew, attributing such portrayals to selective editing that can twist innocent comments into something more controversial. He emphasizes that the show captures only brief moments of his life, and the edited narratives don't always reflect the full picture of who he is. He believes that while he may have come across as a villain in some instances, particularly in the early episodes, he also had positive moments and acted with good intentions. Reflecting on his family's reaction to his participation, Billy shares a heartwarming anecdote about his mother's enthusiastic, albeit premature, announcement of his involvement. He appreciates their unwavering support, even when it meant keeping secrets during the application process. The idea of his family watching him on a dating show was surreal, but their primary focus was always on his happiness and finding love. He acknowledges that their journey in supporting him was unique, but their excitement for his potential to find a partner was a driving force. As a member of the Army, Billy discusses the potential impact of his reality TV appearance on his colleagues. He anticipates some lighthearted ribbing, but believes his friends in the service will understand it's all in good fun. He recalls the moment his picture, wearing a pink cowgirl hat, went viral on Netflix, acknowledging the blend of pride and embarrassment he felt. He understands the need to take it in stride and embrace the banter that comes with such public exposure. Looking back at his wedding day, Billy describes it as a surreal and magical experience, despite the presence of cameras and production demands. He acknowledges the intensity of the process, but cherishes the memory of the day, particularly his stunning attire and Ashley looking beautiful. He recognizes that while the production elements could detract from the intimacy, the overall experience was unforgettable. Billy expresses that he does care about public perception, a trait he believes stems from his people-oriented profession. He hopes that over time, viewers will see the authentic him, beyond the edited soundbites and narrative arcs. He is proud of his journey and believes he brought positive aspects to the experience, despite what some edits might suggest. He reflects on being one of the first to get engaged, humorously noting that it might be a Northern Irish thing to be quick to fall in love. He's content with how his journey unfolded, accepting that someone always has to go first in the show's structure. And while Billy is setting the record straight, the drama from Love is Blind UK is far from over. Get ready as we reveal which couples from the show are still together and which ones have called it quits. Love's aftermath, who stayed together in the UK's biggest dating experiment. The highly anticipated reunion of Love is Blind UK Season 2 has finally dropped, and with it, the definitive answers viewers have been desperate to know. Which couples managed to navigate the intense experiment and emerge stronger, and who sadly went their separate ways. After weeks of emotional ups and downs, the reunion special laid bare the realities of love forged under the most unusual circumstances, revealing that only one pair has managed to make their marriage last beyond the cameras. This stark outcome highlights the immense pressure and unique challenges faced by participants as they transition from the controlled environment of the pods and alter to the complexities of real life. Kieran Holmes Darby and Megan Jupp emerged as the sole success story from Season 2, celebrating their continued marriage with genuine affection and a shared sense of accomplishment. Megan's joyful announcement of their reunion was met with Kieran's heartfelt admission that their enduring bond is built on a foundation of humor, honesty, and unwavering trust. Their journey, marked by openness and vulnerability from the very beginning, has blossomed into a marriage that continues to thrive, demonstrating that genuine connection can indeed be found, even in the most unconventional settings. They are not only living together, but actively nurturing the deep emotional connection they forged on screen, proving that their relationship is more than just a television storyline. The reunion also brought painful truths to light for the remaining couples. Jed and Bardha, Javin and Katisha, Ashley and Billy, and Cal and Sarover all confirmed their splits, with some ending marriages and others severing ties before they even reached the altar. These candid revelations underscored the stark contrast between the rapid pace of the pod-to-altar journey and the genuine difficulties of sustaining relationships once the cameras stop rolling and the real world intervenes. The experiment, while designed to fast-track commitment, often exposed incompatibilities that were masked by the initial euphoria. Billy and Ashley, who had exchanged vows on the show, arrived at the reunion as exes, confirming that their marriage had unraveled shortly after filming concluded. Billy shared his feelings of a growing emotional distance, while Ashley expressed a sense of abandonment once the spotlight faded. The reunion became an emotional battleground, with both openly airing their raw feelings about the demise of their relationship. Their separation is now official, with Ashley having moved forward with divorce proceedings, a testament to the finality of their split. Cal and Sarover, who had a vibrant wedding ceremony on the show, also disclosed their separation at the reunion. Despite their commitment during filming, the harsh realities of real life quickly exposed fractures in their relationship. Sarover admitted to frequently feeling ignored within the marriage, while Cal acknowledged that their differing expectations and lifestyles ultimately proved incompatible. Their official separation appears to be the result of a gradual drift rather than an immediate implosion, highlighting the subtle ways relationships can falter. The update from Jed and Bardha confirmed what many fans had suspected: they are no longer together. Bardha, who famously turned Jed down at the altar, revealed that while they briefly reconnected after filming, their fundamental differences soon became insurmountable. Jed acknowledged lingering affections but accepted the breakup, while Bardha emphasized that Jed's unwillingness to compromise was a significant deal-breaker. Their story serves as a poignant reminder that initial pod chemistry doesn't always translate into real-world compatibility. Javan and Katisha confirmed their breakup occurred shortly after leaving the pods, meaning they never made it to the altar. Javan admitted he wasn't fully prepared for the demands of marriage, and Katisha clarified that his dishonesty and inconsistent behavior left her feeling uneasy. Both acknowledged that their separation was ultimately the right decision, and their reunion segment was marked by a more contemplative, less resentful tone, suggesting a mutual understanding of their incompatibility. While the Love is Blind reunion delivered some surprising outcomes, the world of reality dating is always buzzing with new connections and developments. Get ready for an exclusive interview with a participant from Love is Blind UK, who is setting the record straight on their experience and addressing fan reactions. Love is Blind UK, the definitive relationship status update. Following the immense success of its American counterpart, Love is Blind finally made its mark on the UK, with hosts Matt and Emma Willis guiding viewers through 2 captivating seasons. As fans eagerly anticipate the upcoming 3rd season, set to debut in 2026, a comprehensive look at the fates of couples from the first 2 seasons is essential. The recent reunion shows have provided the crucial updates, revealing which pairs have successfully transitioned from the pods to lasting partnerships and which have unfortunately gone their separate ways. This recap dives deep into the post-filming lives of the cast, offering a clear picture of where each couple stands today. Season 2's Bobby and Jasmine, who appeared to be one of the strongest couples early on, not only got married, but are still going strong a year later. They have moved in together in London and are not just best friends, but are actively trying for a baby. Jasmine's mother has given Bobby her full approval, and the couple frequently shares their love on social media. Their journey culminated in the wonderful news in June 2025 that they are expecting their first child together, a joyous milestone. Another success story from Season 2 is Benaya and Nicole. Despite an initial hiccup where Nicole chose Sam over Benaya, she quickly realized her mistake and rekindled her connection with Benaya, leading to their engagement. After navigating challenges, including an argument involving Sam, and meeting each other's families, they tied the knot. The reunion confirmed they remain happily married with exciting plans to travel the world together, frequently showcasing their love on social media and at events. Steven and Sabrina, who were the first to get engaged in Season 2, unfortunately, did not find lasting love. Although they married on the show, they sat apart at the reunion, revealing that their long-distance relationship suffered from poor communication, with Sabrina accusing Steven of not making enough effort. Their split marked a significant disappointment for fans who had high hopes for them. Catherine and Freddie's journey also ended at the altar. Despite a strong connection in the pods, Catherine had reservations after Freddie admitted to past infidelity. While their relationship seemed to progress, Freddie's request for a prenup and concerns about lifestyle differences, coupled with Catherine's flirtatious interaction with another cast member, created tension. Ultimately, Freddie left Catherine at the altar, though they later agreed to remain friends. Catherine has since found happiness with another cast member from Season 1. Ollie and Demi's relationship also hit a roadblock. After Ollie proposed to Demi, they seemed smitten. However, Ollie's rekindled connection with former flame Catherine caused confusion. Despite making it to the altar, Demi said no to marriage, citing that the time wasn't right, though she expressed love for Ollie. By the reunion, they were sat apart, with Demi realizing Ollie wasn't her long-term partner. Ollie has since become engaged to a Love is Blind US star. Tom and Maria's journey also ended in heartbreak. Tom pursued Maria after connecting with her and Natasha in the pods. They got engaged and enjoyed a trip to Corfu, but disagreements over Maria's career and Tom's lingering connection with pod flame Tasha created significant strain. Although they both felt ready for marriage, Tom ultimately left Maria at the altar, admitting he didn't think the time was right. They confirmed at the reunion that their differing views meant they couldn't stay together. Kieran and Megan, from Season 2, are a shining example of enduring love. They connected deeply in the pods, moved in together, and celebrated their wedding. The reunion confirmed they are still happily married, living in London and planning a future that includes travel and potentially starting a family. Their relationship is characterized by fairy tale romance and continued commitment. Cal and Sarover's marriage, while beautiful on screen, did not withstand the test of time. Despite expressing their love and commitment, Cal confessed his usual preference for blondes, making Sarover feel insecure. After spending Christmas and New Year's together, Cal ended things in January 2025, realizing they weren't compatible for a long-term relationship. Jed and Bardha's story concluded with Bardha choosing not to marry Jed at the altar, citing a need for further self-discovery. Despite vowing to make things work outside the experiment, they confirmed their separation at the reunion, with Bardha now living in Dubai. Ashley and Billy's marriage also ended, with Billy admitting to feeling disconnected from Ashley. Ashley expressed regret that Billy had said, "I do," instead of "no," feeling led on. Their reunion confirmed their split. Katisha and Javan's relationship dissolved before the wedding. After navigating connections with both Javan and Damola, Katisha chose Javan. However, issues arose due to interference from other cast members and Javan's alleged behavior outside the experiment. Katisha ultimately left the apartment she shared with Javan, and they both confirmed they had left the experiment and would not be proceeding with their wedding. And the updates from the dating show world keep coming, with a deep dive into the aftermath of another season's reunion. We're breaking down who is still together after the emotional roller coaster of Love is Blind, UK Season 2. Love is Blind UK Season 2, the reunion revelations, who made it and who didn't. The highly anticipated Love is Blind UK Season 2 reunion has finally aired, delivering the crucial updates fans have been waiting for regarding the relationships that began in the pods. The emotional journey of the show culminated in a reunion special that confirmed the fates of several couples, revealing that only one pair has managed to maintain their marriage after the cameras stopped rolling. This stark reality underscores the immense pressure and unique challenges inherent in the experiment, where love is fast-tracked from initial connection to marital commitment. Kieran Holmes Darby and Megan Jupp stand out as the season's sole success story. Their marriage, formed in the pods and sealed at the altar, continues to thrive. Megan's announcement of their happy reunion was met with Kieran's heartfelt affirmation that their relationship is built on a robust foundation of humor, honesty, and trust. This openness and vulnerability, evident from the start, has blossomed into a lasting bond. They are not only living together, but are actively nurturing the deep emotional connection they forged on screen a year after the show concluded. Their successful partnership serves as a beacon of hope within the experiment's often tumultuous landscape. The reunion special also brought difficult truths to light for the other couples. Jed and Bardha, Javan and Katisha, Ashley and Billy, and Cal and Sarover all confirmed their separations. For some, this meant ending marriages, while for others, it meant severing ties before they could even reach the altar. These candid admissions starkly contrasted the rapid pace of the pod-to-altar schedule with the real-world difficulties of sustaining relationships, highlighting how quickly the dynamics can change once the experiment concludes. Ashley and Billy, who had exchanged vows on the show, arrived at the reunion as exes, confirming the unraveling of their marriage shortly after the show's end. Billy shared his experience of a steadily growing emotional distance, while Ashley expressed feeling abandoned once the cameras were no longer present. The reunion became an intensely emotional affair, with both couples openly voicing their raw feelings about their relationship's downfall. Their separation is now official, with Ashley having initiated divorce proceedings, signifying the finality of their union. Cal and Sarover, who celebrated a colorful wedding ceremony on the show, also disclosed their separation at the reunion. Despite their apparent dedication during filming, fractures emerged quickly as real life set in. Sarover mentioned frequently feeling ignored within the marriage, and Cal acknowledged that their expectations and lifestyles simply did not align. Their official separation appears to be the result of a gradual drift rather than an abrupt breakup, illustrating how subtle incompatibilities can lead to a relationship's demise. The reunion update from Jed and Bardha confirmed what many viewers had suspected: they are no longer together. Bardha, who had declined Jed's proposal at the altar, stated that after filming, they briefly reconnected, but ultimately decided their differences were too significant to overcome. Jed acknowledged lingering affections, but accepted the breakup, while Bardha emphasized that Jed's refusal to make concessions was a critical deal-breaker. Their story powerfully illustrates that pod chemistry does not always equate to long-term compatibility. Javan and Katisha confirmed their breakup occurred shortly after leaving the pods, meaning they did not proceed to the altar. Javan admitted he wasn't prepared for the demands of marriage, while Katisha clarified that his dishonesty and inconsistent behavior made her feel uneasy. Both acknowledged that ending their relationship was ultimately the right decision, and their reunion segment was marked by a more contemplative, less resentful tone, suggesting a mutual understanding of their incompatibility. As we wrap up the latest from Love is Blind, the world of dating and relationships continues to evolve. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest on who's still together and who's moved on in the ever-unfolding drama of reality television. And that's a wrap on today's explosive updates. We saw Billy Jervis setting the record straight, the stark reality of Love is Blind UK Season 2 relationships revealed, and the final status updates from the show's couples. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to PumpTalk News for all your breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Plus, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.